Digimon. That's not gonna be the intro.
It would be so awesome.
I love that you dissed my reverse cracking open a drink bit to the hands with Digimon.
You can still crack your thing open. Do it. Oh! So last time that we did a Digimon video, we sort of ended up kind of analyzing a full evolutionary line of a new Digimon that was kind of all over the place. There was a design in there that I didn't really like and no one else really liked. And you know, I actually ended up having a lot of fun with that format instead of just making like a quiz to try to like trigger you. So I thought, what if we took that formula and we did it with a Digimon evolution line that's actually cohesive and is one that I actually think is pretty cool. So that's what we're doing today.
Teromon.
No, I can't. I won't give the people what they want. This is a Digimon that I know very little about, and I learned very little about in doing this. But I think that he is cool, and so I just wanted to do a quiz about him. We're doing rounds the same way we did last time too, where we're gonna do a round for the name of the Digimon you're gonna have to guess, and then subsequently guessing their attacks. So there's gonna be like 2 rounds per round, if that makes sense. All right, we're gonna jump into round number 1. And here is the very first form of this Digimon line that we're gonna take a look at today. Here you go.
Ooh, yeah.
I genuinely just really fuck with this design.
It's pretty cool.
Why couldn't they have given us something like this for Baxcalibur?
No, I was gonna bring that up in this episode genuinely, because I was like, I gotta talk about another Pokemon I hate to fuel engagement. Baxcalibur fucking sucks, man. Like,
yeah, Baxcalibur's ass.
Not a big fan.
No, it's terrible.
I like Godzilla. I hate Baxcalibur.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna get to the end of this episode, and I'm gonna ask you, Baxcalibur line versus this line. Why is Baxcalibur unapologetically terrible?
You don't need the rest of the line for this. Frigibax exists.
Yeah.
True. Tell me in the comments below why Baxcalibur is one of the worst Pokemon ever made. Anyway, we're talking about this guy right now, though. And his name is one of the following that you will have to guess. Is it Blucomon, Childerumon, Glaceblumon, or Snowflamon?
Glaceblumon.
Okay.
I don't like the naming scheme here.
Oh, the names aren't amazing, but the design is great. And that's the important thing.
Glaceblumon and Childerumon is... I really hate the pronunciation. It's just, it's a mouthful. Both of those are a mouthful.
Okay. That's fair.
So I think I know the answer to this one. I'm impressed by your fake options.
Well, thank you. Well, that leaves an important question, Mitch. Are you going to participate in today's quiz, or do you actually know what this line is?
This is the only one that I think I know.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think it is?
I think it's Blucomon.
Okay. Kyle, did you guess?
No.
Okay.
So I have an option here.
Yeah. You can either trust Mitch and trust that he knows what he's talking about.
If it's any consolation, I'm not really confident.
It's okay. Just Scout's honor won't go. Well, because I was thinking of something else.
Okay.
Even though I believe that you're a smart man. And I'm going to say Childerumon.
Okay.
Because it was calling to me more than the others.
That is fair. Yeah, no, Mitch was correct. And I'm glad that I realized that you didn't pick yet before I segued into that. But yeah, it is Blucomon, which is also translated as Bulucomon, I think, in the dub, but that's stupid. So I went with Blucomon because for some reason, like, that sounds more untranslated than the non-trans. I don't know. Blucomon sounds better.
Yeah.
It's it comes from blue and Draco. That's like the word etymology. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Sure. The fake names I came up with were derived from Chilled and Child for Childerumon, Glacier and Blue, obviously, for Glaceblumon, and then Snowflake. So there you go.
I'll just, before we move on to the next part of this round, I will say timidly, I I do kind of like Baxcalibur. It's I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it there. You can join me in the comments if you like. I know I'm probably in the lesser camp on this one, but
Damn.
I don't know about that, really.
I think a lot of people like Baxcalibur for some reason, and it genuinely baffles me.
It started out me being like, oh, I don't really like this, and over time I went, this guy's like doofy, stupid, but I get the idea, and it grew on me. So I'm not gonna say I love it. I'm going to wait to see what this line has in store before I make a judgment.
That is fair. That is very fair.
This line is starting out strong. I'm gonna say that.
And I would love to see this strong lad hit a Baxcalibur with 2 of the 3 following attacks. You are going to have to tell me which attack name I made up. 2 of them are real, 1 of them is fake. We have Baby Hail, Ice Mash, and Cold Breath.
I love Baby Hail.
I'm going with Baby Hail.
Okay.
I don't think that one's real.
Okay.
Ice Smash.
Okay.
Cold Breath is too. No, first instinct. I'm gonna do Baby Hail too.
All right. Nobody gets points on this one. I came up with Cold Breath. The real attacks are Baby Hail and Ice Mash.
Really?
Yeah. Baby Hail spits countless icicles from its mouth, and Ice Mash attacks continuously with the claws on both of its hands.
This is a rookie, right?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
why
it
I
is.
didn't think it was Baby Hail. But I mean, like, it kind of goes like Gabumon has petite flame, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was applying too much like reason to it. Like I considered Cold Breath really hard because it's so mundane compared to like Ice Mash and Baby Hail. like those are all words that don't really go together, and then Cold Breath is just like an off-brand Frost Breath almost.
Sure.
Like I don't know. I second guessed myself and I shouldn't have.
Well, maybe in the next round you won't do that again. You won't make that mistake. Round 2, we're going to see what this thing evolves into in its main line. And for the first time maybe in the history of Digimon we've looked at in this channel, it looks just like a bigger version of the first one. Here you go.
Whoa!
No way!
It's actually cohesive, yeah.
Holy hell!
This
That's
is a
crazy.
miracle.
Yup.
This is what happens when we pick Digimon that we think look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, like, not all Digimon are, like, cringy and over-designed and weird, which, like, I still appreciate those things. Don't get me wrong. That's part of the appeal for me. But, trying to bring you into the fandom. So here's just something a little more vanilla. And here are your answers, or your name options, I guess, for its name. Beast Dramon, Blue Dramon, Cold Dramon, or Pale Dramon?
Yep, I'm lost.
Yep.
Pale Dramon.
I do like Pale Dramon a lot.
It's calling to me.
Stick with the theme. We're going Blue Dramon.
I'm also thinking Blue Dramon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Pale Dramon, actually.
Wow.
Which is going to be surprising because there is another Digimon called Pale Dramon, but it's spelled
Yeah.
P-A-I-L.
That's what I was thinking.
Dramon. Yeah, so it's very strange. But this one is just pale because it's pale blue. Literally
I need
where
you
it
to
comes from.
understand I'm refraining very hard from looking up Pale Dramon just in case.
I think it's cool.
Pale,
Yeah.
like other Pale Dramon is really cool.
Other Pale Dramon is a bunch of pails you would take to the beach.
Yep,
that
you got it.
follow
Just-
each other.
I was also
sandy gassed. Like,
I was also like, I was figuring that you wouldn't come up with Pale Dramon for the reasoning that I thought you wouldn't.
Right.
Like it was fake because like the what is it? Seath the pale Drake from Dark Souls.
oh, he doesn't follow Dark Souls at all.
Exactly.
No, yeah, no. I am going to just because like we're probably not going to put Pale Dramon in another quiz. I will look up a picture of Pale Dramon and show it to you guys
Okay.
right now so that you can compare and contrast. This is other Pale Dramon spelled the other way. It's a fusion of Vmon X-Vmon and Stingmon, I
Very
believe.
cool.
Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I get the Vmon names mixed up, but he's neat. I prefer Dynabemon, which is the reverse fusion, but
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's cool. I just want to tell you what his like signature attack is. It's called Death Parade Blaster.
Death Parade
Death
Blaster.
Parade Blaster.
And if you see the
Yeah.
two guns on his
Damn.
hips there, what he does is he like fucking whips them around and then just starts blasting. Like,
Yeah, they're like
don't
machine
see.
guns.
Oh, I do see the guns.
Whoa.
One
Yeah.
is just really hidden behind his thigh.
yeah.
Whoa.
Much like most Digimon, it's hard to tell what their whole design is from the illustrations.
Yeah.
'Cause they
Does
go
he
for
have
like
4
really
wings?
dramatic
Yes,
poses.
he does
but-
have 4 wings.
He has 4 wings and 2 of them are shitty and underdeveloped. And then 2 of them are different colors. Or is that one just shaded?
They're different
I
colors.
think- So since
Okay.
it's a fusion of Stingmon and XVmon, I imagine they gave it XVmon's wings, and then they were like, "Well, but if we just give it like B wings, it's gonna look really, really bad. So we're just gonna give it
Yeah.
XVmon's wings, but they're white, I guess."
So I will say, like normal Paildramon, like Pail, is like a significantly better design than this Paildramon, but obviously this is part of a cohesive line. So like,
I don't know if I'd agree, but that's
I
okay.
actually
Oh.
disagree. Yeah, I like PALE. I like Paildramon better.
okay,
I
Fair
could do
enough.
without the wings on PALE. I kind
Oh.
of like the idea if it was like a flightless dragon. I think that'd be cool.
I feel like it'd be too similar to Blue Comon if it didn't have the wings, though.
It could still be flightless. There's not a lot of connective tissue there.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know in the comments below which Paildramon that you prefer, because
And are they better than Excalibur? Let's keep it going.
they're both better than Excalibur. We already know that.
Let us know in the comments below.
Paildramon, this one, the ice one that we're talking about today, he does have attacks. And what are they?
Punch.
Yep.
Gun.
Yep.
Kick?
Man, yeah, you got them all, actually. Yeah.
Zekrom kick.
Wing attack.
So,
Agility.
once again, I have made up one attack that you are going to have to discern, and there's 2 real ones here. So we have Ice Age, Meteor Hail, and Cold Cutter.
Frothy spit.
I have to guess Ice Age.
Why?
Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
That's the third one, isn't it?
I'm more of an Ice
And-
Age 2 The Meltdown kind of guy.
I'm gonna pick Cold Cutter. I like salami.
So it's which one?
We're really hitting the hail on the hail on the hail on the Ned.
What?
you just stop.
Ice Age.
Do you smell
I'm
toast?
also picking Ice Age.
Wow.
Why?
Yeah, why? Explain to me.
Because I don't like it.
Cool. I don't like the Ice Age movies either. Unfortunately, that is a real attack, but Kyle is right on the money. Cold Cutter, I made up.
Damn it.
I named it after Ham in my head canon, but yeah, I just thought it'd be funny.
Lunch
Ice
meat.
Age. Can you guess what Ice Age does?
Does it
Gun.
make it cold?
It turns into Arnold Schwarzenegger and makes really shitty puns.
Is
a
Arnold
Gatling
Schwarzenegger
gun
in
pops-
those movies?
Yeah, he's Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I thought you meant in the Ice Age movies. I was like, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
that's
no,
Ray
what the
Romano. Like, what are you talking about?
A Gatling gun pops out of its picnic basket and
I just saw both of your thought processes individually. Arnold Schwarzenegger shows up in Ice Age.
I was like, I only saw the first one, so like, I don't know if he showed up in like a future movie. Like, I have no idea. Damn.
It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sloth, long
I was like, maybe the kid grows up and it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know. Like,
yeah, they recasted Diego.
Yeah.
I see. No, Ice Age freezes the enemy with its breath.
Oh, it's cold.
Nice. And then Meteor Hail charges from the sky as if it were a giant block of ice. I don't really understand the implication there.
Okay.
I like to
I
think
feel
it's kind of like Kirby's like down smash, where he just jumps in the air, turns into a square, and then like slams down.
No, it very clearly says as if, so it's impersonating a block of ice, which is not the most devastating thing you could
He
be
just gets
impersonating.
as square as possible with his like very
He
angular
holds
shape.
as still as possible, just like
Yeah. Jesus
my God.
Christ. All right, we're going to move into round 3. We got this dude's third form. And once again, guys, it's cohesive.
No.
This shit's crazy.
I don't believe you yet. I don't believe you yet.
We had a little dragon. We had a slightly bigger dragon. And now what we're going to get? An even bigger dragon. Oh, my God.
Oh!
hey yo.
I like his
Okay.
big claws.
I'll take it. I take this.
These are some very big claws.
Pretty cool.
I do like this.
Well, yeah. Yeah, what do we think? Design-wise.
It is very good.
Oh, I thought we were guessing on the name. I thought.
Well, yeah, no, we are. I just didn't know if you had any other comments you wanted to make, maybe about like his giant weird
Actually,
ice
I did just
spiders
notice that
coming
he
out of
has-
his wings, or his weird My Little
actually.
Pony face.
Are the wings like jets now?
I think so, yeah.
Yes,
love
I
the
think
wings.
they kind of were in the
It's
first one. Yeah, they had like
A little
some like shit like radiating out of the back in like a similar
okay.
way in the previous
I kinda
one.
see that.
It's just more
the hair.
Aggressive now.
If you notice the hair, he has 2 locks coming
Mhm.
down either side that are like almost lazy, like pigtails, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
the head
We-
really reminds me of like Kentasarumon or whatever his name is, or Slapemon.
Way
Yep,
to describe
absolutely.
it in the lamest possible way.
yeah, man. I do also love that the design of the 3 hexagons pattern has stayed through the entire line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
and
do
it's
notice.
going to be
That's
totally
like its
relevant
symbol.
in this naming convention. Is this Glazed
Yeah.
Paildramon, Crisp Paildramon, Arced Paildramon, or Weiss Paildramon?
I'm gonna be honest. There's one I think is better than the rest, and I'm gonna pick it with full faith. And it won't
Okay.
hurt me. It can't hurt me. Chris Paildramon, please.
Okay.
Mm.
You think that one's
Crispy.
better? Christopher
Uh,
Paildramon is better than the rest of them?
Yes, this is Christopher Paildramon.
I think that Weiss Paildramon is the best one, and I like that.
Okay.
Also pretty good.
Son of a bitch. I'm also going to choose Weiss Paildramon specifically because it's the only one where, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but Weiss is more of a color than
It is. It means white. Yes.
yeah, and the others
also
are
be
not in
pronounced-
association with color.
Could also be pronounced Vice Paildramon, which sounds even
Weiss.
cooler.
Weiss Paildramon.
True. All right. Well, Kyle is really just dialing in on this line. It's Chris Paildramon.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
I would like
I
to.
thought it was going to be 3 hexagons Paildramon.
No,
I haven't gotten the point yet.
This is no, you haven't. Mitch has 1 point. Nico has 0. Oh, my camera broke. Hang on. Mitch has 1 point. Nico has 0. Kyle has 3. Yeah, it is short for Crystal. If that wasn't clear. But I would
What?
really
And there's
like.
Christopher Columbus.
Yep, you got it. I really just want like fan art of this. Maybe it already exists, but like fan art of just a man named Chris Paildramon like showing up for his job as like an intern.
I know
My
that,
hello,
that
my
is
name is
why
Chris
Kyle
Pale.
chose it. I know that is why Kyle chose it.
If I'm actually 100% honest with you, it's because things in Pal World that are ice are called Christ things. and,
I see.
And I just went with it because I like that naming convention.
I want there to
Makes
be
sense.
a red and orange version of this with fire instead of ice called Crisp Paildramon.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
No,
I agree.
I agree because I thought you said that at first, and I stopped real hard and had to wait for the text.
Very fair. We're going into attacks now. This form still only has 2 listed attacks on the wiki, so for some reason, there's only going to be 1 fake answer here and 2 real answers, and
Okay.
try to guess. We have Frozen Claw, Enduring Bulwark, and Callous Dimension.
Frozen Claw, please.
Okay, that was quick. It was very quick.
Mm-hmm.
Enduring Bulwark, please.
Okay.
I don't see you coming up with Callus Dimension.
Why not?
Just with. You know what? It could be on the wiki, but you said you did real shitty research. Frozen Claw.
Okay, 2 people going for Frozen Claw. Nico going for Enduring Bulwark. And Nico gets his first point of the quiz. It's Enduring Bulwark. And Mitch, I'm disappointed in you because Enduring Bulwark is the name of Japard Landau's Ultimate and Honkai Star Rail.
Well, if you recall, I don't have Japar.
I know, you don't like using men, which neither do I. But I use Japard.
I love using men.
Can I get a sound clip of that? Can I get a clip for the soundboard?
I really wish I would love to have Enduring Bulwark as like his move because it's just really cool sounding.
It is
I
really
need
cool
to
sounding.
play Honkai, apparently.
You do. You do.
get to use.
I would recommend just kind of like drop in, try a bit, see what happens.
I need to make it clear because they've sponsored YouTube before. We are not sponsored by Hoyoverse.
not even
all.
remotely.
And I will prove it by saying I fucking hate Genshin Impact.
Oh, I was gonna like throw a fucking offer out, but
The only thing connecting Genshin and Honkai is the parent company.
Yeah,
the team is completely different.
I've never played Honkai, and if you want me to play Honkai on the channel live, sponsor us.
I love honking my eye.
Stop doing that. Don't do that. Those aren't for honking.
Subscribe. I'm gonna read off what these other attacks do now. What the real attacks do. Enduring Bulwark, by the way, makes a giant wall of ice and it gives all of your team shields. Frozen Claw tears the enemy to pieces with its ice claws equipped to both of its arms and then freezes their wounds, which seems excessive.
Oh,
wow.
That's badass.
That's pretty badass.
Insult to injury.
Callus Dimension generates a snow squall, which causes everything around it to be frozen in ice, including the enemy.
That's badass.
I would hope it would include the enemy. Otherwise, what's the point?
Ice skating?
True. It's
actually,
application.
if you put salt on the frozen claw wound, it'll melt the ice. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Mm. Now this guy's got a brain.
Now we're thinking. So we're going into the final form of this evolutionary line. And this is the first one that I saw of this line. And I thought, this is just so heckin' cool. It's a bit much. It's a bit of a stretch from the other designs. But it makes sense for Digimon logic, the direction it goes. And I just think this guy's really fucking cool. And I hope you guys like him too. Here he is.
Ooh. Okay.
It definitely does the Digimon thing of going from dragon to dragon to dragon to knight.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Plus
I way into it.
I really like it.
It's not like a hard left or anything to me. Like, it still has all of the same design elements, at least.
Yeah,
like it's fully retained that hexagonal pattern as well.
Mm-hmm.
The red cloth is a little interesting, but like it works.
Is. Mm-hmm. I like it though, just for the extra added splash of color.
I like that.
I think it would be
a spectral flagpole.
Yeah, that too. Like, I can't tell if that's like just a trail coming from like the weapon, or if that is actually like a flag made of fire,
which would make this like an awesome general leader type.
Yeah, but I definitely agree about like the red. I think like without that, it would be slightly more boring. I think it just adds like a little bit of punch to it, but
it pops. Yeah.
Once again, still could do without the wings.
I like the wings though. On this
I like them, but
I really like them.
I want to see it without him.
I think the best iteration of the wings were Chris Peldramon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of felt the argument for not wings on just Peldramon, but as time has gone on, I like the wings more.
Yeah,
they gotten pretty epic.
No, they're very, very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like wings just made of icicles. It's like so neat. So what is this guy's name? We have some strange options.
Of course we do.
Because they are all other languages.
Oh.
I put in effort to try to make this challenging. So the real one was using different languages, and I used different languages for all of the fake ones.
Incoming the boys when they see a foreign language comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get ready to yell about French. I don't think I used French. So we have
Thank God.
Alabastrumon, Stregablumon, Hexablaumon, and Azulbruxamon.
I
Hexablaumon.
adore Hexablaumon. Oh my
I'm
God.
taking Hexablaumon.
Hexablow.
Hexablow!
Hexablow.
Kyle, are you picking that too then?
No.
Okay.
No. I simply
Everyone
can't.
pick Hexablow.
Everyone pick Hexablow.
Huh.
Hmm.
Can you pronounce the last one more time?
Azulbruxamon.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Oh man, there's one that's calling out to me, but I feel like it's wrong. I'm gonna go with Alabastrumon.
Okay. Nico.
So I'm stuck because 3 of these very clearly have blue in the name.
Probably not.
Peekaboo.
Can I tell you a little hint that all of them have blue in them?
He's got a point.
Wait, is it Alabastrumon or is it Albastrumon?
Oh, I'm sorry, Albastrumon, yes.
Albastrumon.
Yes.
Okay. That makes it different because alabaster is white,
Yes.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
Which would make sense.
Sorry,
with
yes, I
pale.
mispronounced that.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with Albastrumon now, actually.
Okay.
This has resolved my issues.
We do have a point on the board.
Oh, a point. Uh-oh.
A point. Everyone picked a different thing. So there's no way we could have more than 1 point.
Wait,
No,
wait. Nico.
Kyle and I both.
Oh, did you both pick
Albastrumon.
Albastrumon?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you picked a different thing, Kyle.
No.
Well, then Mitch is correct. It's Hexablaumon.
Cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So what origin is Albastru then?
Albastru is Romanian, I believe.
Oh, interesting.
And then Stregablumon was Italian for witch and blue.
Mhm.
And then
it is witch usually.
Azulbruxamon was Portuguese for blue and witch. And
I was
the
going
real
to say
name
there's a really good chance
Yeah.
that it's Portuguese because Brooks is
Yeah.
not something that's like Spanish. Like
the real name is German, and it comes from witch and blue, also possibly a reference to the hexagons that have been on all the designs. I'm pretty sure that's where the hex is coming from, not hex as in like a witch hex, but that's what the wiki has. So like I just listed what it wrote. But yeah, there it is. It's
Hexablue.
Hexablow.
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 I'm very happy that it's Hexablow. I didn't believe that.
I
it
do
could
love
be
that.
So fun.
It's
I
the
do
best
have to
name.
say,
Yes.
in explaining my dilemma between what I was picking, I forgot which one I was supposed to be choosing. So when I chose Albastrumon, I was like, he definitely made this shit up. Like,
Speaking of shit that I made up.
played myself.
Speaking of shit that I made up, we're gonna go into attacks, and he is a final form, and he has 3 attacks. So
Finally.
it's gonna be slightly harder. There is 1 fake attack listed that you are gonna have to pick out amongst the 3 real ones. We have Cryo Blade Buster, Summon Frost, Hecto Edge Blizzard, and Absolute Blast.
No, hold on. Hold on. There is a 75% chance that Absolute Blast is real.
Now I simply must ask: is it actually Cryo Blade Buster or was it Cryo Blade Buster?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was a typo. It's supposed to be Cryo.
Okay.
I didn't copy paste on this one.
I'm
Interesting.
going with Cryo Blade Buster.
Okay.
I am gonna go with Hecto Edge Blizzard.
Okay.
I know you, and you are so prone to copy paste. I'm going against that judgment. I'm choosing Summon Frost.
Okay. You should have gone with your judgment. It's Cryo Blade Buster, and I just typed it
Dang
wrong.
it.
It didn't.
Damn
fit.
it! I had the exact same thought. I legitimately was like Cryobe Bluster. And I looked down at it. And I was like, oh, it's misspelled. Oh, he always copy paste.
I do always copy paste. Yeah.
And I immediately was like disregarded immediately when he said he was like, oh, mistype.
The second he said he typed it, I was like, type these.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Mitch gets a point on that for seeing through the lies. And here's what all these attacks do. Summon Frost. Spreads cold air over a wide range, instantly transforming anyone that draws near into statues of ice.
It's a lame name for a baller attack.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Hecto Edge Blizzard causes countless ice swords to fall down like a blizzard. Seems pretty cool. An Absolute Blast unleashes an absolute zero wave from the dragon jaws in its left shoulder, which shatters everything.
Whoa!
Everything.
From the dragon jaw. Oh,
yeah,
I
like his
see it.
pauldron.
Yeah, that's a really weird angle. It's hard to tell, but I was wondering what that little bit of pink was. It's an eye in the dragon's face.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
So his shoulder opens up and screams at you and just shatters your entire body. Which is about as hardcore as
Magic
it
trick
gets.
kept the dragon.
That sounds like an absolute blast to me. Cool.
Can I be honest with you for a second?
Yeah.
The color scheme of this heckin' fella, this Hexablaumon fella, not the red part, the yellow and the blue predominantly, just keeps making me think of Tails' fucking ship from Sonic, and I can't.
Hell yeah.
The tornado.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can only see the tornado, and it just is really it's rubbing me
You're
a different
right.
way.
The tornado is the only thing in existence that's ever been blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Canonically, nothing
Heads
has
and
ever
nails.
been blue and yellow before.
I mean,
Anyways.
that looks like black on camera, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, if you know the
Yeah.
Rams. Yeah.
I don't.
Anyways.
Flashback to last episode when you're like, why are all these guys blue and yellow?
Yeah.
All right, so we do have a bonus round today.
Woo.
And just like the last video, this is just I hit random a bunch of times on Wikimon until it brought me to a random Digimon that I liked. And this guy felt very in line thematically with like the ice shit. So I'm going to include him. Here is your bonus random Digimon.
Huh.
Ooh.
I think I have to abstain.
What's that new ruin Pokemon?
The one with the bowl on its head.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, but that is similar energy. I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Shuckle. Ting Lu.
That's a Honkai Star Rail character. Anyway.
Man.
I would know that
true.
if they sponsored us.
So
I wouldn't.
is this weird tattooed animal with big lips? Is this Moosemon, Elkmon, Eldamon, or Spearamon?
Moosemon.
I know the answer.
It's Moosemon.
Okay. Why?
Moose.
Okay, Kyle.
Actually, I changed my reasoning. Irony.
Cool. Very cool.
You know what? That's actually convincing me.
Don't come at a callback.
I'm gonna call
What?
it Eldamon.
Okay. And Mitch, you know this one?
I know this one.
How certain are you though? How certain are you though? Like how certain? Scale
Are you
1
willing
to 10,
to,
10
to
most certain.
wager your points?
I feel bad making you abstain from one singular round. So
Exactly.
you can still guess and I will still give you a point. Because we still have to do attacks after this for this guy too.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
if he's wrong, will you deduct a point?
Sure.
That seems fair enough. But it is Moosemon.
It is Moosemon, yes.
Ah, nice.
So that brings our score up to Nico 2, Kyle 3, Mitch 4, and we have one more point left on the board because we're doing attacks.
I could swear Mitch had more points than that, but maybe it's just maybe I'm
Maybe my math is
crazy.
wrong.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe my math is wrong.
maybe you should subscribe.
Maybe you should subscribe if my math is wrong.
Maybe you should subscribe if his math is right.
Subscribe and ring the bell if my math is right.
I like using men.
So here's the attacks from Moosemon. Once again, it's gonna be he's a higher form, I guess. So he has max 3 attacks and everything. We have Hornblade, Punisher, Saint Roar, Hanging Twister.
Hanging.
Which one did I make up?
Punisher.
Punisher.
I didn't even register Punisher.
No, I registered Punisher real hard, but Hanging Twister kind of put that on hold for a second.
I think Tyler created Saints Row.
Damn, I'd have a lot of money if I created Saints Row. Not after that new one, I guess, but
Well,
Yeah, you gotta have to like step it back a little bit there. Yeah.
haha, gotcha. They're all real. I didn't make any of these up. No points on this one, which means that Mitch is our winner by 1 point
Oh no!
because
Kind
he's a
of an
smart lad
unfair
and has
point.
seen Moosemon. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I am gonna describe what all these attacks do though before we close out for
So
the.
you're telling me Mitch wins because he actually knew it?
Yeah,
isn't Moosemon like an armored Digivolution?
and for knowing
Mitch-
that. He earned his victory. I don't fucking know. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you what these attacks do. If you want to know, look it up your dang self. That's it. That's today's quiz. A really chill, cool Digimon line, if I do say so myself. Pretty awesome time.
I won!
Let me know in the comments below if there's another Digimon line you would like us to do this format for, or if you want us to go back to just being angry.
Hanging Twister calls forth a massive twister that tosses the opponent about. Saint Roar confuses the enemy with a roar. Punisher unleashes a powerful kick with its hind legs. And Hornblade cuts through space itself with its giant antlers along with the opponent no matter how far away it is.